Big savings now during our tax refund sale going on now at Northland Sales and Service. Appliances, mattresses, furniture, TVs are all on sale. In stock or special order, it's on sale. Everything is on sale at Northland Sales and Service, 10 to 25% off. So get the best bang for your buck at Northland Sales and Service, downtown International Falls. Visit us on the web at northlandifalls.com or check out our Facebook page.
NAPA Falls Supply is your locally owned and operated parts store in the Falls, where you can always find quality parts and helpful people. NAPA Falls Supply is open every day of the week to serve you. They're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, Saturdays 8 to 5, and Sundays 9 to 3. With tools, accessories, popular brands, know-how, great deals, and all the great parts you've come to expect from NAPA. Stop in and see Todd and the crew today at NAPA Falls Supply, Highway 53, International Falls.
When you guys played back at home all the way back in November, I believe it was a 5-2 scoreline. Talk about how your team's come along since then. Well, to be honest, it hasn't been, the greatest of seasons as far as, the win-loss category. We just found a lot of inconsistencies in our game, and we're coming down to the stretch. Like you said, this is the last game of the season, and so it's kind of now or never. We gotta figure it out. We gotta be able to put it all together and play a complete game. There's flashes, and there's been flashes where we've played really well, and then in spurts of games we've played really well. But consistency has not been our friend, and we need to find that here coming into a team who took it to us early on, and then heading into playoffs. Your last win coming versus Francis, a common opponent here. Talk about what kind of flashes you saw in that game. I think the biggest thing for us in that game was our start. We had a huge first period. We scored 4 goals in the first period, and we continued to play well. But I felt like we kind of got the jump on Fort Francis and took it to them, and they were kind of sleeping a little bit. Maybe the first period. They came out and responded and played a much better second and third period, and it was a lot more evenly matched game.
Although I can hear it out of
that was really kind of the telling thing for us. And I tell the boys usually too, we can't win the game in the first period, but we can't lose it. And it came back around.
It's just
that big first period won us the game. And that's the other thing too. The magic number I feel like is 4 goals. If you can score 4 goals a night, you should win a hockey game. Our offensive touch has not been there. We've struggled to score goals, and that's kind of been one of those things that's plagued us too, is not being able to get that 4 goal mark. So,
Thanks,
yeah, appreciate it.
All right. Thank you to head coach Brent Olson for joining us. And I believe we have our technical difficulties solved there on
You
your
just wanted to say
liveevent.com.
technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what all
No, I really don't like. I mean, if I'm saying technical difficulties, that means something's going wrong. And I'm a young man. I want to keep red hair and not have white hair. So I want these things not to happen. I don't like technical difficulties.
And we want Pam Riggs and Deborah Hempstead to be able to listen. They are commenting on here. We do apologize to you young ladies. And actually, my wife babysat for Mitch Nemec, so we have something in common, Deborah. So anyways, we got a good hockey game ahead of us. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, we do. Let's talk about the Broncos. They need to get back on the winning track here. They haven't had a victory here in now 4 games. Dating all the way back to February 1st, they beat Kitson Central 4-3. They followed that up with a 4-3 loss at Fort Francis, then at Greenway 3-1. And that one, those 2 games were really close, and the Broncos had a shot in that Greenway game. And then Saturday, I asked head coach George McDonald about it. Saturday, wasn't it? That's kind of one you just want. I feel like you just want to erase that one from the memory and move on.
Yeah, and I just broke my reading
glasses.
You
did. I see that.
I'm just stressed right now tonight, Will. We got a lot going on, and we just want to bring this game to everybody. And that Crookston one, that's weird. That should have probably been the other way around, 8-4 Broncos. And we live on, we move on. We got this game, and then Section 7 playoffs start next week, and we're going down for that.
Just want to apologize for the people who did try and tune in early for our senior and parents' night ceremony. So let's talk about the seniors. Let's start with the skaters. Jake Erickson, a defenseman. Anthony Sari, also a defenseman. And he is also the winner of the Todd Lepper Award. And Mike, explain to me what the significance of that is.
Todd Lepper, what I believe, 1985. He would have been a sophomore, and he was they were looking at him at NHL levels, definitely college, Division I. Unfortunately, he got into a horrific accident in his work vehicle, and his parents lived on, and they basically wanted to do something for Todd, so they put this award for him and gave scholarships away, and which was awesome. And this, to me, is the young gentleman who won this award. This is a very prestigious award and very important one here in International Falls, and God bless Todd Lepper.
Yes, absolutely. Congratulations, Anthony Sari. We also have defenseman Travis Kaler, forward center Jackson Germain, winger Ben Skifstead, center Justin Besh, winger Kian Gonzalez, also winger Jackson Schultz. He's been playing a lot of defense this year. Braden Dremel at center. John Borger, a winger. Brendan Beneke, a winger for our players. For the cheerleaders, Tessa Fredrickson, Caitlin Kelstad, Keisha Kittleson, and Katie Ruport, the seniors. And then the manager, Nelson, who I'm drawing a blank, and head coach George McDonald just said his name.
Yeah, his last name's Nelson?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we're good there. And so, anyways, we should have a good game. They're playing. What is the trophy here? Will, I didn't even see it.
I haven't seen it. I would assume they're
playing. It's the
playing
Border State Bank Border Battle Rivalry Trophy, and it's a beauty. My buddy Howie Arch made it, designed it, and it's a beautiful trophy. And the winner of this game, of course, would take it, and they'll have the traveling trophy into next year. So,
and I mean, even though the trophy games, that's not what matters right now, especially at this point of the season. But you would like to have at least one of them going into the off season.
Yeah, we split with Fort Francis, and of course the Broncos trying to sweep this series this year, and we'll see what happens. Hey, you know what, Will? They got a lot of seniors, and those kids ought to be pumped up, and it's their last game in Bronco Arena. It's been a good group of kids. They've been very successful over the years, and I hope they come out and work hard tonight and come out with a W.
Yeah, before we take a break here, let's talk about some upcoming programming. Coming up on Friday, we got a busy day on Friday, Mike. We've got Muskie boys hockey in the morning.
And I sell in the afternoon.
You sell in the afternoon, exactly. So that'll be 9:45 on KGHS. Should be a good job. Okay, one second. I got to pause it here. Thank you, Evan Amdahl. Christian Nelson, the senior manager.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we don't want names.
So Friday morning, we got Muskie Boys hockey starting the Clendenning tournament. That'll be 9:45 puck drop on KGHS. Pregame starts at 9:30. Also, Friday night, Lakers hockey on KGHS. 7:15 pregame, 7:30
Are you
puck
doing that
drop.
one too?
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be fun.
It
Me and
will
Joey
be.
will be on that one.
I'd love to hear it. You should buy a house over there.
I should. I really should. Then on the 15th, we don't have anything going on, but that's the first round of Section 7A playoffs. So we'll definitely be keeping tabs on that. But Coach's Corner is going to be a Ford Francis themed Coach's Corner this Saturday morning, 11 a.m. from Boston Pizza. Should be a fun time. Then right after that, I drive down to Southridge for Bronco Boys basketball. They'll be at Southridge facing the Panthers. That'll be a 3:30 pregame and a 3:45 tip-off. And that should be a fun one. Southridge, a really good basketball team this year. So if you can't make the trip, you'll be at least tuning in to some very, very high-quality basketball there. The Gophers are also on Saturday night, KGHS, 5 p.m.
One more thing, Dwayne Etienne and myself, Mike Bolson, we will be at the swimming pool tomorrow.
Yes.
From about 10 a.m. to
Saturday.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Saturday, 10 a.m. to, well, whenever we leave, I guess. It's a pretty big meet, and the kids are excited to have a whole meet.
Yeah.
So we're going to go there and interview some swimmers. We're going to get varsity swimmers. We're going to have a good day at the pool and give them some much needed and much deserved recognition.
If it was my call, you guys would be staying out there for 14. No, I'm just kidding.
I love swimming
guys
pools. It's nice and warm.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with starting lineups and puck drop. You're listening to Bronco Boys Hockey and watching Bronco Boys Hockey on K104, RJBroadcasting.com, YourLiveEvent.com, and Midco Channel 7.
Planning your funeral can be difficult.
In this
It's
moment,
about
who
bringing
has
those
your
you
back?
love together.
Do you know
in
the
a
name
time
of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Please stop in and see me, Tim Anderson, or give us a call at 218-283-4488.
The Waschke Family GM Center reminds you that when you head out to do some shopping, please check here at home first. It's very important to all of us who call Borderland home, because our local small businesses not only provide goods and services we all need, they also provide jobs to many of our neighbors and friends. Shopping local makes sense for all of us. A community reminder from the Waschke Family GM Center, ready to help you with your transportation needs on Highway 53 South, International Falls.
Got a favorite color? For Sammy's Pizza artists, it's red. The bright, beautiful red of our sauce with a secret mix of seasonings used to paint our canvas. Fresh dough made daily is sculpted by eager artists who create our signature crimped crusts. Sammy's Pizza artists, classically schooled by the masters. The tradition of Sammy's Pizza continues. Go to mysammys.com to find the location near you.
Pre-planning your funeral can be difficult. It's about bringing those you love together in a time of loss, grief, and need. Green Larson Mortuary is here to help you create the most memorable and meaningful service anywhere and any way you want it. You can plan everything, including the place of celebration, day of the week, and time of the day. Musical selection, prayers and songs, and a dove, butterfly, or balloon release are also options. Take time to reflect on exactly what kind of service is appropriate for you and your family.
It takes teamwork, dedication, and hard work to participate in Broncos sports and athletics. The Dent Shop of International Falls knows they need the same qualities when it comes to fixing your vehicles. Steve and his staff at the Dent Shop wants everyone to know that they also do car detailing, install high-performance remote starters, and offer glass replacement service with both pickup and delivery of your vehicles. The Dent Shop of International Falls, way more than just dents. Located on Highway 53, right behind the Mini Freedom store.
When it's time to fuel up, let Cortez Amico help you out with full-service gas. That's right, Mark and his staff at Cortez Amico will pump your gas for you while you sit in the comforts of your own car. Not a bad idea with these current weather conditions. Cortez Amico, Highway 53 in the Falls.
Looking for a new computer? Small Town Tech offers a hand-picked selection of only the best laptops and desktops. They will gladly help you find the best computer for your needs. Computers aren't the only devices they sell. They also sell tablets, monitors, routers, and printers, as well as ink and paper. Got a sick computer? Small Town Tech has that covered too. Stop in and see the friendly staff at Small Town Tech, 304 3rd Street in International Falls, or call 218-240-8802. Also offering cell phone repair.
My name is Will Heyer, joined along with Mike Bolstead tonight. Thank you to Dwayne Etienne, our producer on YourLiveEvent.com tonight, and our cameraman, Chris Norton. 17 minutes put up on the scoreboard. Let's start off with the starting lineups here for Lake of the Woods. In between the pipes tonight, senior Aiden Tom. And then the defensive pairing tonight, you have number 7, Gabriel Kraus, and number 8, Jack Wood, both sophomores. A winger, Jackson Labrasser, and winger number 18, Cajun Kraus, and then number 20, center Anson Hack. So that is our lineup for Lake of the Woods. For your International Falls Broncos, in between pipes tonight, junior number 1, Mitchell Nemec. Defensive pairing, number 2, Jake Erickson, with number 5, Travis Kaler. In between the wingers tonight, number 6, Jackson Germain, the senior. Winger number 12, Keen Gonzalez, also senior. And senior number 17, John Borger, will also be on the wing. Excited for some hockey, Mike?
Be good, Will. And, you got to remember Fort Francis had a hard time with Lake of the Woods here about a week and a half ago.
Yep.
Lake of the Woods beat them like 5-2. So obviously Lake of the Woods has gotten better since the last time they play them. I believe the Broncos have too, and should be a good game, Will.
Yeah, that was a 5-3 when you mentioned there for the Bears. Leading the scoring here for the Bears is Blake Ferris. He has 12 goals on the year and 11 assists, 23 points to lead the team. Brady Wickland leads the Broncos with 16 goals and 14 assists, totaling 30 points. Braden Dremel also a nice scoring season with 13 goals and 12 assists. Jackson Germain wins the face-off here for the Broncos to start it off. Broncos in their white sweaters, purple breezers, and yellow helmets, moving right to left on your FM dial tonight. and Lake of the Woods in their maroon breezers and maroon sweaters, maroon helmets, maroon everything, moving left to right on your FM dial. And they come up quickly into the Broncos zone, and Travis Kaler there to make some physical play here early on. Keane Gonzalez tries to chip it out and put back into the corner by the Bears. Now Gonzalez, nice work with Borger. He gets lit up, but it moves along to Keane Gonzalez. Couldn't control it and poked into the other end for the Bears. This is Travis Kaler for the Broncos. Sending it along the boards here to the near side, intended for Braden Dremel. Brady Wicklund skates onto the ice, and he chips it forward. Now it's kicked down by Justin Besch, skating past the red line, and it's dumped into the zone here. And Lake of the Woods will try and bring it out of their own end, dumped along the boards. Wicklund will intercept in neutral ice, and there's going to be a tripping there on the Lake of the Woods.
Yeah, he probably had to call it. Unquestionable. No intention at all. Just put a stick in the wrong place. Broncos go to an early power play. 15:44 left here in the first period.
That's number 11, Joseph Taboni, going to the penalty box, and he is second in minutes in the penalty box for the Bears on the season. He has 36, so he'll put on 37 and 38 here. Power play for the Broncos. Slap shot there from Kaler, deflected down here by the Bears, who will kill some of this penalty. Here comes Braden Dremel centrally, and he brings it over here to Kaler on the near side. He tried a long skip pass there towards Brady Wicklund. Doesn't connect, but the Broncos end up dumping it into the offensive zone here. Lake of the Woods trying to break out. Most of the possession has come here in a neutral ice so far tonight. Just 2 minutes off the clock so far. 15:05 exactly. And here comes Braden Dremel on the near wing now, skating past one defender. And he gets crunched up along the boards here. Still fighting for the puck. Jackson Germain also down there. And Jackson Germain gets a nice deflection, and he gets the puck to his stick and takes a shot there from just about 5 yards out and swallowed up there by the goaltender for the Bears. That's number 35, Aiden Tom.
You know, good shot, Will, but boy, he could have went right to the net there. I wish he would have. I'd like to see that more out of Jackson. He could have went right to the net and probably had a deke on him, but still a good play.
Save percentage for Tom on the season, 85.8. Goals against, 4.84. For Mitchell Nemec, 91 save percentage, and goals against, 2.75. So having a pretty solid season here. Broncos trying to break it out of their own end. Jackson Schultz trying to pass it over to Anthony Sari, and Jackson Schultz whiffing on a few passes here in a row. Completes that one, though. Nice one to Germain. Now forward, and a backhand shot there for Gonzalez. Just a little wide. Broncos keep it in the offensive zone here. This is Beneke. Nice pass back to Keane Gonzalez. Now it's loose behind the net. Gonzalez back to it. Beneke kicks it forward. Now a nice pass out to the point for Sari. His shot wide. Kept in here by Schultz. Forward for Beneke. Beneke back to Schultz. Schultz over to Sari. Another one-timer now loose out in front, and Gonzalez lifted it up off the ice and couldn't get it back in to the net. Broncos wrap it around the corner here. Schultz tries to keep it in, and it's deflected back behind the net. Gonzalez chipping away at the puck and winning the puck. Gives it off to Germain out in front. Deflection back behind the net. Beneke gets to it, tries to shove it in front of the net. Now Germain tries to win it in the far corner. 13-13 to go here in period number one. Scoreless, shots on goal, 2-0 for the Broncos. And Broncos almost with an opportunity out in front of net there. Big hit here out in front, and we do have 5 aside now. Now Broncos trying to break it into the zone here. Now is number 21 for the Broncos. Coming the other way, though, here for Lake of the Woods. Mitchell Nemec needs to make a big save, and does. Mitchell Nemec shuts the door on Stephen Harris for the big save. Bears keep it in the offensive zone here, wrapped around. And still loose, going into the far corner. Travis Kaler wraps it around the boards. Miles Mason on the ice. I was searching for who number 21 was there for a few minutes, and I go, oh, that's Miles Mason, and he hasn't played much varsity minutes here this year, but good to see him on the ice.
Yeah, he was out there with Savonin and Skifstad, and kind of a fourth line. George obviously going to go 4 lines. Miles Mason, what a wonderful kid. I love that kid, Will. Just an amazing young man.
Won us a Purple Pride event a few years ago.
Yeah, then I get on the team and we lose.
Brady Wickland chips it out of the zone there momentarily, deflected back in, and Anthony Sari picks it up for the Broncos. And he dumps it along the boards. Brady Wickland's able to get to it and chip it into the offensive zone here with just under 12 minutes to go in the period. And looks like Besh there working along the boards to try and gain the puck. And Lake of the Woods comes away with it. Nice work there by Brady Wickland to keep it in. Nice effort there by number 9. Broncos keep it in the zone. Nice pass out in front towards Wickland. Now it's loose, shot, and covered up there by Aiden Tom. And Brady Wickland, I think, creates that whole possession there, keeping it in, saving it from the blue line there. He skates all the way into the zone to get himself in a nice position there. And the Broncos get a shot on goal and an opportunity here out in front to win a faceoff.
Yeah, Besh had the opportunity. Good save.
Tucker Hell, Anthony Sari on the ice, your defensive pairing, along with John Borger, Kean Gonzalez, and Jackson Germain out in front. Face-off is won here by Lake of the Woods. Kean Gonzalez able to win it back. Here's Borger. Nice centering pass. Almost put away there by Jackson Germain on the back door. Beautiful passing there from Kean Gonzalez, then to Borger, and then to Jackson Germain out in front. Broncos keep it in the offensive zone here, though. Another nice pass here from Borger out in front. Shot on goal there by Gonzalez. Not enough mustard on it, though. 11:05 to go in period number 1. Bears trying to get it out of their own end. Anthony Sari is able to keep it in there. And a nice pass here to Gonzalez. His shot deflected high and wide. And now the puck in the corner, and the Bears trying to come away with it. And it's alley-ooped into the Bears bench. And we'll get a stoppage of play with 10:45 on the clock. Scoreboard is sitting at zeros, but scoreboard updates are brought to you by the Rainy River Community College.
Yeah, neck's getting a little sore, turning to the left. Broncos definitely got the first 6-7 minutes of this game under control. We're working hard, and that's what I expected out of a senior-laden Bronco team.
And Parker Savonin will take the face-off. It's won by the Broncos. And then a nice hit there by number 17, Stephen Harris, to jar the puck loose. And now the Bears will come into the other end. Travis Kaler is able to win the puck, gives it forward to Skifstad. His pass towards Beneke, originally intended for Savonin. Now it's loose in neutral ice. Big hit there by Skifstad. And now a long shot there by Lake of the Woods to get their second shot on goal here tonight. You always either got to do the crouch when you're up here in the box in Bronco Arena, or you got to do the tippy toes to see the shots on goal there.
Or we just got to remove it. Well,
I don't know. I like the heater. I'm not wearing a coat.
Well, that's really smart.
I mean,
26 below degree temperatures.
Well, a shot out in front, saved by Mitchell Nemec. Mitchell Nemec with 2 incredible saves here in period number 1. We still have 9:45 to go here in the first period. And now coming the other way, Wickland has another chance, and it's a loose out in front, scored!
Besh.
Justin Besh with the rebound goal, and the frozen fish tossed out onto the ice to make it 1-0 for International Falls.
Justin Besh with the rebound off a Wickland shot. You know, Wickland likes to shoot the puck, and that's not a bad thing to do. Kind of looked like he was shooting to get a rebound, and that's exactly what happened. Besh had a tap in from about a foot out, and Broncos take a well-deserved 1-0 lead here with about 10 minutes left here in the first period.
Yeah, and it's about getting those dirty pucks into the crease and making sure they get into the back of the net, and the Broncos did it there from the stick of Justin Besh. The shot originally from Braden Dremel, rebound shot scored for Justin Besh. On the ice now for the Broncos to restart things. Jackson Germain, Kean Gonzalez, John Borger are your 3 up front. and your defensive pairing, Anthony Sari and Tucker Hell. Face-off won by the Broncos. Tucker Hell will dump it into the zone, and the Broncos will chase with 9.5 minutes to go here. Nice breakout here for Lake of the Woods and an opportunity to get some room on the far side, and it's Jackson Germain with the hustle, getting back on the other end and doing some defensive duties. Lake of the Woods keeps it in the zone here. Now chipped out. Keen Gonzalez will try and force it along the boards. Tucker Hell comes away with it, and now loose in neutral ice.
Number 10, Justin Fish. Brady Whitman. Number 5, Travis Taylor. 10, 9, 5. 7:24 first period.
So 7:44 there in the first period. Lake of the Woods keeping it in the zone here. Jake Erickson, he gets crunched into the boards. Loose puck into the corner. Erickson, that's actually Savonin on it. Now Borger chips it along the boards, and Broncos will skate out Skifstead and Kaler. Savonin trying to keep it in the zone. And now a long shot there from Jake Erickson finds the target, but patted away there by Tom. Nice pressure here by Beneke, keeping the puck along the boards while his teammates get set up in their positions offensively. Erickson keeps it in here. Beneke now chasing the puck back behind the net. Kept in here by Kaler. He takes a slap shot from the point. Beneke with the puck now back behind the net. And now Skifstead trying to come away with it. He forces it back along the boards, and Jake Erickson not long enough to keep it in, but that'll be an icing, so it'll go back down to the other end. 7:40 here remaining in period number 1.
Yeah, Besh back out on the ice. You know, he's probably the most improved player overall on the team. Reason is he kind of figured it out, Will. He works hard, and now he's getting paid the dividends for it, and he's a good kid, and he's so much improved this year. It's good to see.
The Bears will try and break out here. A centering pass. Travis Kaler got a stick there, but the Bears almost have an opportunity here on this end. They keep it in the zone. Broncos definitely coming out with some physicality here tonight. Brady Wickland trying to win the puck back for the Broncos. And now we're jammed up along the boards, and it's sent along here. And loose, and now the Broncos have an opportunity here. Here comes Wickland. Wickland tried to pass it there. Loose out in front, and a goal! Not a pretty one, but it goes back in the net. You got to like the thinking there from Brady Wickland. He was definitely looking for the pass there, and the back door was open.
Yeah, and I respect the fact that he wanted to pass it, but he's a kid that needs to shoot that well, and kind of got lucky. He probably wanted to force the pass because you know, the last one was a rebound. He wanted to make a nice dish, but good play all the way around. I don't know if Besh ended up tipping that one in or if it's going to go to Wickland, but either way, another 2-on-1 turns into a goal for the Broncos. 2-0 Broncos lead.
And Germain will take the face-off here for International Falls, and he holds it up here, and Borger tries to come away with it. Lake of the Woods getting to it. Anthony Sari trying to muscle the skater off the puck. Braden Dremel.
No.
Dremel from Wickland at 9:59 of the first period.
Well,
no,
not what we thought.
I love the Dremel kid, believe me. Stevie Fox's grandson, but definitely going to go to Besh from Wickland.
6.5 minutes here
Sorry,
to go. Hey, you're the boss here. I'm letting you call the shots. Lake of the Woods come the other way. Nice poke check there from Tucker Hell. Keen Gonzalez with some open ice here, and that is going to be nothing there. Keen Gonzalez ends up onto the ice, and the Bears win it back, and that is Skifstead laying the lumber here, holding the puck up in the offensive end. Definitely a player not afraid to get physical here for the Broncos. Here comes Lake of the Woods, though. Tucker Hell does a nice job recovering, just forcing a tighter angle on that shot, because if he wouldn't have recovered there, skater could have easily come back across the face of the goal, gotten the shot away there. So we will get a save there from Mitchell Nemec. 5:54 to go on the clock. 7-4 shots on goal in favor of the Broncos. Thank you to listening to K104, RJBroadcasting.com, and watching on yourliveevent.com. Shot on goal there, and also Midco 7. Broncos, Jackson Schultz here with the puck, forces it along the boards. Beneke now kicks it down with the skate, now chipped up and out of play.
Yeah, on that goal, I'm not sure when they're going to change it. But, Dwayne said eventually he'll be able to do instant replays. We aren't able to do that now, but eventually we could maybe go back in the archives and check that out. But, hey, we'll give it to Dremel. If that's the official scoring, that's what we'll go with. Doesn't matter who scores the goals. It matters how many you get to win the game. Well,
yes, exactly. And Besch will take the face-off for the Broncos. It's won by the Broncos. Wicklund almost able to break away with the puck there. Schultz gives it off to Kaler. And pass forward. Dremel tries to get to that one. Now deflected high up into the air. Caught down there by Kaler, and a forward pass there.
Hand pass.
Hand pass.
Yeah, you got her.
Comes with 5:17 here to go in period number 1.
A dominating first period. I mean, probably their best first period of the year, Will. I mean, we've been going to, watching a few of these and also broadcasting quite a few. And, boy, this is a quick start for them. They've been all over the Bears so far.
They have been. Justin Besch will take the face-off again. He gets beat, but Braden Dremel, he says, let's sit down on the ice. And the Broncos come the other way with it. Dremel gets to it. Dremel has some passing options. It's deflected, and now in front goal! What a pass. Brady Wicklund to Justin Besch, I believe. Justin Besch with the goal.
That could be 3 for Besch unofficially. Again, I believe Dremel made the play, though. That was a heck of a pass to Wicklund in the slot, and boy, Wicklund saw Besch over there smiling, and he put it on his stick. 3 loved Broncos. They're all over.
And that's the one thing that we were seeing here for the Broncos is the passing is crisp tonight. If there's been one thing that I might be critical on the Broncos so far this year, it's been passing in low-pressure situations, and those have gotten better tonight. And when you pass good in low-pressure situations, you have opportunities to pass in high-pressure situations, and they get it done there.
That's a lot right there, Will, and you're exactly right, because shorter passes work a lot better than long passes, so good point.
Just under 5 minutes to go here.
Number 9, Brady Wicklund. Besch from Wicklund.
11:57 in the first period. It comes the third goal. Broncos cycling things here in their own end. And it'll be dumped into the zone by Germain. And it's still loose along the near board here. Anthony Sari working for it, and coming away here, Lake of the Woods. And the Broncos will come the other way with the puck. Here's Skifstead. Nice pass towards Savonin. Savonin trying to get around one skater, and he's taken down loose out in front. Though, and a shot and a goal from Ben Skifstead. 4-0, 3:55 to go in the first period. Broncos coming out on fire.
Kind of a delayed reaction there by the ref. He was a little out of position there, and just kind of over in the left corner, didn't really point it in. But, boy, Skifstead, he went to the net all the way well, and, boy, this is a good start for the Broncos for Love. And he's a hardworking kid, that Skifstead.
Yeah, he's definitely someone I enjoy talking to when we go down there for interviews.
He kind of looks like a chatterbox.
He's a little bit of chatterbox, but he's one of those guys that likes to get out in front of the net and kind of push people around. And for some reason, I like talking to those guys. They see the game at a different perspective when you're looking out to the open ice, posting up there in the crease. But 4-0 here, 3:55. We're having a little discussion between the referees and head coach Brent Olson of Lake of the Woods.
To be honest, I don't blame Brent just for the reaction on the ref. Like, he signaled that goal about 2 seconds after the puck actually went in, and clearly out of position to really say anything or do anything. But I guess that's what Brent Olson's saying. Don't you quit reffing, because I'm not going to quit coaching.
Yeah.
But anyways.
On the ice, when we restart, will be Parker Savonin, Ben Skifstead, Brennan Beneke, Travis Kaler, and Jake Erickson. So this is the way you like to start off senior night here. And coming up on Tuesday night, Broncos will be down at the hip to play Evelyn Gilbert.
Yeah, we're going to go down for that. I'm joining you, right?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, you make the broadcast better.
Well, I help. I don't make them better. I just help you out.
I'd say you give us
I
like
might have a special guest.
A 2% boost.
Yeah, I might have a special guest for us, too.
Who's that?
Well, Charlie Dalton.
That'd be awesome.
He's going to come down and ride with us. And what Charlie can give us, in 1983, the Broncos made the state tournament. Charlie was on that team.
Cool.
They came in as the 6th seed, Will.
In sections?
In Section 7. They came in as a 6th seed.
How many teams were in the section back then?
14 or 12. It was all one class. There was no two-class system. And they beat, like, Hibbing with just a loaded team. And then they beat up Rapids. And then they got to the finals and ended up making it to state. So he'll have a good idea, and he'll have a good perspective on what can happen as a number 5 seed that you just never know from game to game, Will. And that's why I'm bringing Charlie down. We're going to have a good time. Plus, he's a good guy, and he knows hockey.
All right, face-off here finally. One here by Lake of the Woods, but it's loose puck, and the Broncos end up getting to it. Travis Kaler will dump it along the boards. Ben Skifstead will punch it along. Nice pass here. And now it's Skifstead. So the nice pass from Savonin to Brennan Beneke. Beneke couldn't do anything with it. Lake of the Woods trying to get it out of their own end. Savonin making some nice physical play there in the corner, holding the puck up. Beneke gets to it, loose out in front now. Skifstead doing a good job hustling back, making sure the Broncos keep it in the offensive end. This is Savonin on the puck on the far wall. Now loose back behind the net. That's Skifstead chasing. And Skifstead back on the puck in the corner. Tried the centering pass. It's going to be loose out to Erickson. Still a loose puck. Kept in here by Jake Erickson. His wrist shot patted away there. And we'll get a little bit of a line change for the Broncos and an opportunity to break out here for Lake of the Woods. Big hit there by Travis Kaler. That's going to be a penalty. And Travis Kaler will go to the box. And that's what Travis Kaler says for what?
Yeah, not a good call. See the ref makeup call on that goal. He got chewed out by Brent Olson, the coach of Badette, and felt he had to do one there, Will. And that usually sometimes happens. And Kaler will go to the penalty box and gives Lake of the Woods a chance to get on the board.
The 2-minute power play here with 2 minutes and 41 seconds to go in a period number 1. Shot from the point there, held up by either Anthony Sari or Tucker Hell. Broncos try and get it out of the zone. That's going to be high sticking on Travis Kaler. And there's a shot deflected down. I'll get to my thought on that penalty call in just a few minutes. Here is Lake of the Woods, and that shot is going to be deflected out of the zone. You know, I've seen a lot of hits like that this season where the stick has been that high and you haven't called it there. So I'm going to have to agree with you that one might have been we're sorry call.
Yeah, 1-1 game, it probably doesn't call it. But that's all right.
Just under 2 minutes here to go in period number 1. 1:11 on the power play. Here's a shot. Score there for Lake of the Woods. And that is number 19, Blake Ferris. And he now has 13 goals on the season. He leads Lake of the Woods.
Yeah, he knows what to do with that puck when he gets it. A good opportunity, good chance. Nemec not much of a chance on that one. Mitch has played a heck of a first period, and unfortunately they get the power play, and they put one on the board.
Yeah, Mitch did make 2 really nice saves in the beginning part of this period. We'll restart things. Broncos at full strength now after the goal. Jackson Schultz trying to dump it in the zone, and it's put in here by Germain.
Number 19, Mike Ferris, unassisted.
Oh, Jackson Schultz with the long shot from the blue line. And a goal makes it 5-1. I was trying to be quiet for our PA guy, but we go down and score on the other end.
Well, to be honest, I didn't see it. I'm doing stats right now, Will. I didn't see that goal. I wish we did have that replay. I could get a look at it. I did hear the ovation for it, but, you know, I heard his mom. She's like a row down from us. I think she screamed pretty loud. I knew it had to be her son.
Yeah, shot coming there from the blue line for Jackson Schultz with 1:31 to go in period number one. Broncos keep it in the zone here, and that's Borger trying to take a shot. No, Gonzalez now loose out in front.
Number 13, Jackson Schultz.
And Lake of the Woods with the puck here in the offensive end. That is Jackson Schultz's second goal of the season. Broncos break it out, and they had a shot with Jackson Germain trying to get out in open space. 50 seconds here on the clock. 5-1 for the Broncos. Scoreboard updates brought to you by the Rainy River Community College. Power plays tonight brought to you by the Service Master of International Falls. Loose puck in central ice, picked up here by the Bears, skated into the zone there by number 15. That's Connor Ival. Jake Erickson will get to the puck back behind the net of Mitchell Nemick. Now Schultz comes away with it. Another big hit there. Justin Besch now with the interference, and he'll go to the penalty box with 20 seconds remaining here in period number one.
That one's a little more understandable. Guy a little blindsided a little bit. Justin Besch saw that, and Justin likes to muck it up a little bit. And, you know, I'm proud of that kid. He's just come so far, and both physically as well as mentally, he's doing a good job for the Broncos.
So Broncos have four on the ice. That's Braden Dremel, Anthony Sari, Ben Skifstead, and Tucker Hell. Puck here in the near corner. 11 seconds here to go in period number one. Braden Dremel able to come away with it and kill the period. Here's Ben Skifstead with the shot, though. Ben Skifstead tried to get around there, and there's not going to be anything called there. Not sure if there could have been a potential tripping, but nothing will be called. It'll be 5-1 going into the first intermission. Broncos lead. Time on the power play for the Bears. When they come back out on the ice, will be 1 minute and 40 seconds. We'll take a quick break here and come back with the scoring. You're listening to Bronco Boys Hockey on K104, RJBroadcasting.com, YourLiveEvent.com, and Channel 7 on Midco. Make sure if you're listening if you're watching on YourLiveEvent.com, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Big savings now during our tax refund sale going on now at Northland Sales and Service. Appliances, mattresses, furniture, TVs are all on sale. In stock or special order, it's on sale. Everything is on sale at Northland Sales and Service, 10 to 25% off. So get the best bang for your buck at Northland Sales and Service, downtown International Falls. Visit us on the web at northlandifalls.com or check out our Facebook page.
NAPA Falls Supply is your locally owned and operated parts store in the Falls, where you can always find quality parts and helpful people. NAPA Falls Supply is open every day of the week to serve you. They're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, Saturdays 8 to 5, and Sundays 9 to 3. With tools, accessories, popular brands, know-how, great deals, and all the great parts you've come to expect from NAPA. Stop in and see Todd and the crew today at NAPA Falls Supply, Highway 53, International Falls.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance, someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Please stop in and see me, Tim Anderson, or give us a call at 218-283-4488.
The Waschke Family GM Center reminds you that when you head out to do some shopping, please check here at home first. It's very important to all of us who call Borderland home, because our local small businesses not only provide goods and services we all need, they also provide jobs to many of our neighbors and friends. Shopping local makes sense for all of us. A community reminder from the Waschke Family GM Center, ready to help you with your transportation needs on Highway 53 South, International Falls.
Got a favorite color? For Sammy's Pizza Artists, it's red. The bright, beautiful red of our sauce with a secret mix of seasonings used to paint our canvas. Fresh dough made daily is sculpted by eager artists who create our signature crimped crusts. Sammy's Pizza Artists, classically schooled by the masters. The tradition of Sammy's Pizza continues. Go to mysammys.com to find the location near you.
Pre-planning your funeral can be difficult. It's about bringing those you love together in a time of loss, grief, and need. Green Larson Mortuary is here to help you create the most memorable and meaningful service anywhere and any way you want it. You can plan everything, including the place of celebration, day of the week, and time of the day. Musical selection, prayers and songs, and a dove, butterfly, or balloon release are also options. Take time to reflect on exactly what kind of service is appropriate for you and your family.
talk about some matchups here. We'll stay away from the 2 Saturday games. Hibbing and Chisholm will play North Shore, and they'll play Hermantown. And that one, you don't really have to do too much analysis on.
One thing I do want to bring up from the coaches meeting, Hibbing was lobbying for that number 6.
Really?
Yes. So they ended up getting, what, the 7? Or the 8?
We have that. We have that information right here.
But anyways, they thought the win over Evelyn last week should have moved them up to...
They got the 8.
Yeah, they should have moved them up to the number 6 spot ahead of Virginia. But they didn't beat Virginia well, so not much of a lobbying effort, but they gave it their all. And
for me, you know, that would be a tough argument to make there. So the winner of that one will end up playing Hermantown. You can make assumptions. You know what? It's a high school sports. Anything could happen. Then you have the Falls and Evelyn Gilbert. We are going to continue.
Probably should be the best game.
That one will be really good. I mean, if you were here for the game where they met back on, let me grab my stats, but it's a close 4-3 game where Evelyn Gilbert scored a goal in the last 5 seconds.
Yeah, about 3 weeks ago, I believe.
Yeah, that one was back on January 14th. It was a 4-3 win for the Golden Bears. But like I said, the Broncos tied it up with under a minute to go, and then the Golden Bears went and got one back down the other end. And the one thing that Coach McDonald was not shy about saying is he appreciated the class that his guys showed onto the ice compared to the Evelyn Gilbert players. So I think that adds a little bit extra of the fire, getting to play Golden Bears one more time, trying to get that win. And this is a little bit of a stretch, but some of these players were on the football team, and it was a tough loss at Evelyn Gilbert over the football season that they probably should have won that game too. So definitely a lot of revenge build up, you'd probably think, at least for the Bronco players.
The Broncos, they got to go into that game and nothing to lose. And Mitch Nemec, I'm guessing, would be the starter. He's been the starter down the stretch here, Will, and he's going to have to play his best game of the year or play as good as he is tonight, because he's played well tonight.
So the other matchup, the number 2 Duluth-Enfield team, they will be waiting the winner of Proctor and Ely. I'd assume that Proctor will be able to find a way through that game. And then
let me say something about Proctor. I mean, for being a 9, they're
not a
they're just as good as Virginia, I think, sitting in that 6. So they get some goaltending in there.
Proctor's the 6.
And Denfeld's been struggling a little. Oh, Proctor is a 6.
Proctor's a.
I'm sorry.
We're getting 2 different. I've got 2 different things that say 2 different things. We'll go to Minnesota Scores saying Proctor's a 6, and
but that's
on the
QRF.
On the bracket they're 7.
Yeah, so 7's a bracket.
And they're a better, like, I'd agree with you. They're a better team than a 7. We saw them come here to Bronco Arena. It was a 4-2 game in that one.
And the biggest point I want to make out is Denfeld has not played well their last 3 or 4 games. So we'll see what happens there.
The other game we'll talk about is number 3 Greenway hosting number 6 Virginia.
Virginia hasn't played well at all the last second half. So I was a little surprised they snuck in at that 6. I know they beat Proctor in this regular season. That's why they got the 6. But they're a pretty weak 6, Virginia, right now.
How important, how nice would it be for the Broncos to be able to play a game at Amsoil against Hermantown?
Well, it would help out the overall program. You know, kids from the youth programs will be going down to Amsoil to watch. They're going to say, I want to play here when I get older. That's what we got to start growing. I know our youth programs from Bantams, Pee-wees, our squirts we got a really good squirt program. And even below that, there's tons of kids. They all got to keep playing. We're getting this program back together. We got some good youth coming up, Will.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a minute for Face Off.
Planning your
hometown sports, hometown care.
Bringing those you love together in a time of loss, grief, and need. Green Larson Mortuary is here to help you create the most memorable and meaningful service anywhere and any way you want it. You can plan everything, including the place of celebration, day of the week, and time of the day. Musical selection, prayers and songs, and a dove, butterfly, or balloon release are also options. Take time to reflect on exactly what kind of service is appropriate for you and your family.
It takes teamwork, dedication, and hard work to participate in Broncos sports and athletics. The Dent Shop of International Falls knows they need the same qualities when it comes to fixing your vehicles. Steve and his staff at the Dent Shop wants everyone to know that they also do car detailing, install high-performance remote starters, and offer glass replacement service with both pickup and delivery of your vehicles. The Dent Shop of International Falls, way more than just dents. Located on Highway 53, right behind the Mini Freedom store.
kill here for the next minute and 40 seconds of period number 2 on the ice for the Broncos. Kean Gonzalez, Jackson Germain, Anthony Sari, and Tucker Hell for Lake of the Woods. Yeah, you have number 19, Blake Ferris, number 10, Jackson Labrasser, also number 8, Jack Wood. Number 14 out there is Griffin Sansegard. And here comes Lake of the Woods, and that's going to be a quick offside there. And that is the 5th skater for Lake of the Woods, Cajun Kraus.
Kraus, a nice player, wears number 7, I believe. I like him, skates well.
18.
18, yeah. Real smart player.
And face-off put into the Broncos zone, and that is Kraus getting after it there into the corner. Skating around back behind the net, looking for options out here to the point. Now slipped out to the far side, cycling around here are the Bears. Trying to get some offensive possession here. Chipped along the boards. Ferris. Now back to Kraus. Kraus centering pass, loose out in front. Swept away there by the Broncos. 1 minute, 5 seconds on the penalty kill for International Falls. And it's Gonzalez chasing the puck back into the Bears' end. Now Braden Dremel and Tucker Hell trying to win it in neutral ice. Now put down here by the Bears, and a clearance there from Travis Kaler with 45 seconds to go here in the power play for the Bears. And here comes Lake of the Woods. That is number 14 there, Griffin Sansegard, and a nice job by Braden Dremel winning the puck back and getting another clearance with 20 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Ferris with a long pass out here to the near side, chipped in there by Travis Kaler. Stopped back behind the net by Tom, and he pushes it around the far side. Skifstead will try and win it back. He does, flips it along the board. 5 seconds left on the kill. Justin Besch eager to get back into the game, and the Broncos are now at even strength. And Justin Besch tries to intercept the puck there in central ice. Cannot. Nice move there by the Bears player, but it was stripped away by Jackson Schultz. Now Justin Besch wins the puck on the other end and gets a shot on goal, and skater goes into the board hard there. And he's slow to get up, but gets back on his skates. Good to see there. Kean Gonzalez tries to win the puck back behind the net. It's Ferris, though. Now Gonzalez back with it and takes a shot. That one high and wide. Dremel tried to force the puck there into the net, and the net comes off its moorings.
Yeah, good opportunity. You got to watch that young gentleman. I believe it was 15 that went in hard on the boards. And, you know, it's tough when you fall after that line there, Will. Not much given those boards.
No, Connor Ivall falling into the boards, and the big thing is, you know, just making sure you get that head out of the way. That's the biggest thing. Yeah, exactly. Is, you know, protecting your most important muscle in the brain. Shot on goal there for John Borger. Patted away there. Loose puck here in the corner. Bears come away with it. Pass out to the far side. You're listening on K104 or RJBroadcasting.com tonight. Broncos moving left to right on your radio dial in period number 2. Nemec settles it back behind the net, and the Broncos clear the zone here momentarily. John Borger able to shove a player off the puck, but Lake of the Woods able to skate it into the zone. Shot high and wide there. Kean Gonzalez not long enough to get to the puck in neutral ice. Now it's Anthony Sari making a nice interception, skating into the zone on the far side. Deeks one way. Deeks, tried to get it right out in front of the goaltender. Punched away there. Parker Savonin dumps it back in. And it stopped there back behind the net. Deflected along the glass. Savonin gets to it. He has his pass deflected away. Jake Erickson gets to it. Back to Savonin in the corner. He leaves it off for Skifstead. Centering pass there, loose out in front. Now Lake of the Woods trying to skate out with it. Kept in there by Skifstead. And now dumped into the Bronco zone by Lake of the Woods, and that'll be an icing with 13:15 to go here in period number 2.
That kind of a lethargic start for both teams. Got a chance to walk around the arena while you and Chris jumped on the airwaves, went and talked to my brother Jer and Charlie Dalton, Billy Mason,
So you're taking a break?
I was talking hockey, figuring what they saw in the first period, and they all thought all the calls were good. Most of them are all refs.
Justin Besch takes the face-off for the Broncos, and a battle here on the near board. Brady Wicklund in there trying to come away with the puck. And now it's Justin Besch who comes away with it. He takes a backhanded shot, and it's patted away there by Tom. Now it's kept in by Travis Kaler. His shot deflected down there by number 16, Gunnar Ferrier. Back behind the net, Wicklund with it, out to Erickson. Erickson's wrist shot deflected out in front. Braden Dremel wins the puck back here for the Broncos, sends it off to Kaler. Kaler back to Dremel. Dremel with a nice move, a shot on goal there, saved by Tom, but the rebound picked up here by the Broncos. Out to Kaler, slap shot wide right. Picked up here by Dremel, back behind the net. Out to Erickson. Broncos doing a nice job cycling. Kaler fans on the shot there. And Lake of the Woods will clear the zone momentarily. This is Dremel trying to punch it back in. He does. And now it's cleared out to the other side. And that'll be an icing with 12:09 to go in the first period.
Well, that first line of Besch, Wicklund, and Dremel, very, very good. They've dominated every time they've been on the ice. And I think they got 4 of the 5 goals, but they could easily have another couple 3.
Germain will take the face-off here, paired along with Keegan Gonzalez and John Borger. Defensive pairing, Tucker Hell and Anthony Sari. Face-off is deflected back behind the net. Now loose out in front. Tucker Hell gets to it on the near side. Punches it back behind the boards. Gonzalez out to Hell. Hell takes a wrist shot, deflected away there by number 15, Connor Ival.
Borger's going to go off.
And Borger will get called for interference. So another penalty kill coming up for the Broncos.
Yeah, probably not a real good penalty by Johnny there. We're in the offensive zone, controlling the puck, and got tangled up in front of the net and gave the guy an extra shot. You can't do that, Will. They're going to call that every time.
All 3 penalties tonight on the Broncos so far, I do believe.
Yep, you are right.
11:51 on the clock. On the other end, Jackson Germain takes the face-off for the Broncos. One here by Lake of the Woods. And nice pass here centrally, and a kick save there by Nemec. And it's just wide there. I think Tucker Hell might have gotten a piece of that one. Lake of the Woods cycling around the boards. 1:30 left to go on the power play. Nice centering pass there for Lake of the Woods. I believe that shot was saved there. It could have been wide. Now centering pass. Lake of the Woods trying to keep it in the zone. Cannot. Germain, he zips it along the boards. He's got a pass, and he does pass it. Loose out in front now. He tried to get it to Keegan Gonzalez skating there centrally down the ice. Just under 11 minutes now to go here in period number 2. 5-1 for the Broncos. Scoreboard updates brought to you by the Rainy River Community College. And it's chipped along the boards there by Keegan Gonzalez, and we'll get a line change. Braden Dremel and Justin Besch come on to the ice. 48 seconds to go on the penalty kill for the Broncos. Doing a good job of it here. Now a long pass out, and Lake of the Woods convert on one of the passes, but not the second. Dremel able to punch it back into the offensive zone, and he wins it. And there's a scrum forward in the corner. He comes away with it. Nice pass out here to Schultz. He scored one from out there, and he makes the goaltender make a glove save there with 25 seconds to go on the penalty kill for the Broncos.
Yeah, talking about Besch earlier, how much he's improved. Braden Dremel over the last 3 years from the sophomore year, he's turned into a really good hockey player and the team leader, I believe, on this team. He just goes for everything and works hard. Everybody likes him, and just a true leader for the Bronco hockey team.
Besch will take the face-off, and loose in the circle, picked up here by the Bears. Jackson Schultz there on defense. Crunches his man into the board. High shot there. Picked up by Lake of the Woods in their offensive end. Just under 10 seconds on the power play. Bears keeping it in the zone. And there's a shot from the point. That one deflected away. And John Borger will skate onto the ice. And deflected out in front. Save there by Mitchell Nemec, and another save there by the glove, and he eventually is able to cover up there in the crease.
Yeah, good job there by Mitchell Nemec. He's been solid tonight, Will.
So 9:37 to go in the second period. 5-1 for the Broncos. On the ice right now, Parker Savonin, Anthony Sari, Ben Skifstead, Tucker Hell, and Brennan Beneke. Face-off won by the Bears. Just for a moment, though. One back by the Broncos. Chipped along the boards here towards Savonin. He gives it off to Beneke here, and now his pass towards Savonin will be an icing.
Yeah, this line's played well tonight. Savonin, 20. Beneke, another kid, probably the second half of this season. I think he's probably been a top 4 forward for the Broncos this second half. And good for him. Shows up every game, does his job. Good senior leadership.
Savonin will take the face-off against Blake Ferris. And here's Tucker Hell coming away with the puck. Sends it along the boards for Skifstead. Nice central pass there towards Savonin. Muscled out the puck. Nice interception there by Ben Skifstead, but just offsides. Parker Savonin got into the zone a little too quickly, but he, you can't blame him. He had forward momentum trying to carry the puck into the zone. They'll take the face-off for the Broncos again with 9:13 to go. Here's Parker Savonin trying to win it for the Broncos off the face-off. Ben Skifstead chips it into the zone. Back behind the net. And now out in front. Shot there by Beneke. Deflected away. Lake of the Woods will try and clear the zone. And they do here. And it's chipped towards Nemec, who makes a save. That is number 13 there for Lake of the Woods. Not sure Josh Peters getting that shot on goal, but Broncos come the other way with it. Here's Anthony Sari, leaves it off for Savonin. His shot deflected, loose out in front. Tucker Hell's shot, glove save there by Aiden Tom.
Good job, Lake of the Woods. Keep the Broncos a little more on the outside. You don't see those clear-cut, high-end chances this period right now, Will. We got 8:26 left in the second period, 5-1 Broncos. And it has been Broncos, but it's a much better played game or period here by Lake of the Woods.
Yeah, Lake of the Woods trying to keep things from getting completely out of hand. Here's a shot from Travis Kaler. Dremel tried to force it in there near the corner. And it's going to be an offsides. Jake Erickson dumped it into the zone. Justin Besch got his stick to it. And that'll be an offsides on the Broncos.
Diana, if you are listening, which I know you are, and watching, my phone is going dead. So I have nothing to plug it into. So come and pick me up about 20 minutes after the game. Thank you.
20 minutes after. I'm
going to help you guys, right?
Wickland makes a nice interception there. His shot deflected high and wide, out of play with 8:03 to go.
Typical bully. He gets done announcing, he just takes the headset off and leaves.
That's okay. I don't like the way you wrap up the court. No, I'm just giving you a hard time.
No, you're speaking the truth, my friend.
Justin Besch will take the face-off for the Broncos, paired along with Brady Wickland, Braden Dremel, defensive pairing, Jake Erickson and Travis Kaler. It's won here by the Golden Bears. Skating in the offensive zone, this is Blake Ferris. Along the far side, held up there by Jake Erickson. Justin Besch tries to deliver a hard hit there. And now out to the point. Kick save there by Nemec. And deflected out of the zone, and Besch and Dremel will chase. And they're able to win it out in front, and Dremel, maybe if he's able to get a little heavier stick to that, it goes in the back of the net. Now some pushing and shoving there between Dremel and number 20 there, Anson Hack.
Just reacquainting with each other. I'm sure they played a lot of hockey growing up together, and these Hacks talking all the way to the bench. That's good stuff.
Anthony Sari, Tucker Hell out there. And the faceoff one out here to Anthony Sari. His shot deflected down. Forwards are Jackson Germain, Kean Gonzalez, and John Borger. Here in the corner is Germain centering pass there. Now out to Anthony Sari, and his shot deflected. Loose out in front. And the Bears come away with it. Dumped right back in for International Falls. Passed along the boards here. John Borger able to make the interception and dump it back along. And now it's dumped into the zone. No icing here. Tucker Hell will pick it up. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the second period. Tucker Hell tries to get around that skater there. Cannot. Tripped up a little bit. Bears send it into the zone. Jackson Germain back there to force some pressure. Kicked along here by Anthony Sari, who will skate it out of the defensive zone. Punches it into the offensive zone. Kean Gonzalez will chase after it. Parker Savonin able to keep it in the zone there. Nice skating off the bench from Parker Savonin. Bears will try and break out again with it. Tucker Hell able to keep it in, though, off of the wayward pass here from Lake of the Woods. 6:05 here to go in period number 2. Score is 5-1 for the Broncos. Lake of the Woods coming the other way here. Jackson Schultz on the defense, holding up play momentarily. Now it's Savonin, and Ben Skifstead pokes it forward. Savonin will try and break for it. He sends a backhanded shot, forces a save out of Aiden Tom there. Running out of real estate for Savonin, had to get a quick shot off. And Schultz is able to keep it in the zone momentarily. And a pass here to the near side. Broncos holding the puck up here in their own end. Now Schultz able to punch it along the boards. Reclaimed here by the Bears. 5:20 to go in period number 2. Central pass there off of the stick of number 8, Jack Wood, and that's going to be an icing coming back down near to the near side.
Yeah, Parker Savonin had a little mini break there. Well, what I would have liked to have seen him do is lower that shoulder, and instead of just taking that kind of weak backhand shot, lower your shoulder. What could happen, you could get around him, or second, he could have to hold you or trip you. So a little thing, if you're watching, you just go to the net hard, and something good could happen.
Justin Besch will take the face-off for the Broncos. It's won by International Falls. Tucker Hell sends it along the boards. And now Besch, he comes away with it, takes a shot on goal there, saved by Aiden Tom. Kept in here by Anthony Sari. And it's dumped in back behind the net. Braden Dremel trying to get there. Tucker Hell trying to keep it in. Does momentarily. Now the Bears come the other way. That's number 14, Griffin Sonsegard. Justin Besch wins the puck, and he does put that shoulder down. And there's going to be a penalty. That's on number 9 for the Bears, Tucker Ferrier, I do believe.
Yeah, interference. Oh, we got some sticks swinging a little bit there. I don't think the ref saw that. But anyways, power play. Broncos get to see what they got and see how they've changed the power play since the last time we've seen them. Well,
first power play of the night for the Broncos. Power play is brought to you by the Service Master of International Falls. 4.5 minutes to go here in period number 2. 2 minutes for the power play. 5-1. Broncos lead, scoring all 5 goals in period number 1. And getting a few extra skaters on the ice here for Lake of the Woods. Jackson Germain, Brendan Beneke, Kean Gonzalez, Jackson Schultz, and Anthony Sari out here for the Broncos. Out to Sari. He takes a shot. That one wide. Now loose out in front. Germain's pass, centering pass, covered up there by Aiden Tom.
Jackson, you get that puck, the way the puck came out there. I'd like to see Jackson attack a little more. And seems like he reads a little too much. I'd like to see him attack. And right there is a good example of that. He could have probably taken that shot right off the boards and into the net.
Germain will get set to take the face off for the Broncos against number 4, Zakai Dahl. And a loose puck out in front after the shot and covered up there by Aiden Tom.
A little push and a shove there by Kraus and Beneke, it looks like.
This one is getting a little, it's nothing overboard.
No.
But it's definitely one where the Broncos, especially in the first period, they came out physical.
Yeah, the first game was very physical in Lake of the Woods.
Germain wins the face-off, out to Schultz, gives it off to Sari. He takes the shot, deflected out in front. Germain tries to put away the loose puck. Cannot, back behind the net. Still loose out in front. And now it's Keegan Gonzalez trying to put it away. And the net is out the mooring. That makes play a little less exciting.
Well, yeah, it kind of brings us down a little bit. Well, it's some good opportunities. Again, Jackson, Jermaine, Gonzalez, Beneke doing a good job up front with Sari and Schultze back on the point.
4 minutes to go here in period number 2. Minute and a half to go on the power play. Jermaine will take the face-off. It's won by Jermaine and the Broncos. Sari gives it off to Schultz. He fans on the shot, keeps it in the zone. Gives it off here to Jermaine. Jermaine to Beneke. Beneke back to Jermaine. Jermaine gives it off to Schultz. Cycling it around here are the Broncos. They get a little closer in, and now that pass deflected out, and Anthony Sari will retreat. Sari gives the no-look pass off to Beneke. Beneke over to Schultz, and he gets poked off of the puck. Nice centering pass here for Waco Woods, and a nice shot there by number 10, Jackson LeBrasser, but a glove save there for Mitchell Nemec.
Yeah, another big save by Mitchell. Nothing he can handle, but Broncos again kind of probably making too many longer passes. Got to shorten those up a bit, and that was the reason they struggled getting the puck in the zone.
3:22 here to go in period number 2. Besh will take the face off and loosen the circle, and it's poked there by the Broncos. This is Wicklund coming away with it. He somehow gets past one defender, now 2 defenders, and a third, and the backhand is just over the post. Wicklund wins it back for the Broncos, gives it off to Kaler, out to Braden Dremel. His slap shot deflected down. Justin Besh bumps it along the corner. Back to Besh now. Gives it off to Wicklund. Wicklund looked like he tried to pass it here to Kaler. Fanned on it. Now gives it off to Besh. Besh with it in the corner. Now Dremel. Shot there from Kaler and deflects off a stick and out of play.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's too predictable. I mean, once in a while, maybe take the pass, feed it back over again instead of always one-timing that. It's pretty easy to follow a slow-moving puck for that goaltender. So I like a little more puck movement up high, release a little quicker.
On the
Otherwise,
ice,
good job.
On the ice for the Broncos. Hey, you got
to be a little critical.
Yeah,
once in a while.
Of course. Got to be objective about it. Jackson Schultz out here, Travis Kaler, Brady Wicklund, Justin Besh. Travis Kaler couldn't keep it in the zone there, and the Bears come the other way with it. Schultz will recover here in their own end. A long pass intended for Braden Dremel. And we're going to get a whistle for an offsides there.
Mr. Russo, Jeff, one of the refs, born and raised here in International Falls. His mother, Marilyn, part of the Tweet family, but good kid, now lives over in Fort Francis. Does a good job reffing.
2:20 to go in period number 2. 5-1. Broncos lead. Savonin will take the face-off. It's 1. Given off to Tucker Hell. Tucker Hell forward to Beneke. Beneke will skate it into the zone here on the near side. Leaves it along the boards for Skifstead. Off to Anthony Sari at the point. Full strength for both teams right now. And here come the Bears on the near side. Long pass out there intended for number 9, Tucker Ferrier. Broncos trying to win it in their own end, back behind the net. Skifstead with it, bumps it along the boards here and out into neutral ice. Anthony Sari now gets a stick to it. Tucker Hell leaves it along the boards for Savonin. Punched into the offensive zone. Beneke gets to it momentarily. Loose puck here on the near side, given off to the Bears, who nice intercepted pass there by Savonin, and a centering pass there for Gonzalez, and it's left off for Skifstead. Gonzalez wanted to go on the backhand, and a shot glove save there by Aiden Tom.
Yeah, good save there by Tom. Tom's played well this period. And the Broncos not getting in as tight as they were that first period, but still are getting some good chances. Shots are, 25-15?
Yes.
It seems a little closer than that, but or a little more. Broncos should have more than that. But anyways, 5-1 still here. Minute 13 left in the second period.
And the Bears able to come away with the face-off victory here, skating up the far side. Nice central pass there, intended for Jackson LeBrasser. And now Tucker Hell comes away with it, dumps it along the near side board, and kept in here by the Bears. And puck here along the near side wall. John Borger does a nice job punching it in the offensive zone. He tries to win it for the Broncos in the near corner. Two players down onto the ice. Broncos trying to come away with it. That's Keegan Gonzalez, and he gets shoved into the board there. And it's punched into the Bronco end. Travis Kaler will win it back for the Broncos. Here's Erickson coming the other way along the near side board. He gets held up. Puck out into neutral ice, though. Gonzalez comes away with it. An odd man rush opportunity. Takes a shot there, high and wide. And now the Bears try and get it out of their own zone, and that's going to end the period.
Yeah.
And that's 5-1. No goals in the second period.
No goals, no stats, nothing to talk about, Will?
So does that mean we're just going to do ads all the way through until puck drop?
Well, of course not. We'll come back and talk a little bit about what happened between the periods here, and should be fun. One thing I want to mention on your live event, after the game's over, remember, whoever is watching, share that, and you can go in and watch it on the broadcast archive. So
yes.
Share the site. Let people know about it. It's pretty cool, and I think the graphics and the quality is pretty good.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe. Thank you to Dwayne Etienne, our producer tonight on your live event, and our cameraman, Chris Norton.
Boy, that Chris Norton's doing a great job on that camera.
Well, I don't know about anymore. Now he's just kind of sitting on his butt.
Yeah.
I'm giving everyone a hard time tonight. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to K104 and RJBroadcasting.com. You're watching live on yourliveevent.com.
It takes teamwork, dedication, and hard work to participate in Broncos sports and athletics. The Dent Shop of International Falls knows they need the same qualities when it comes to fixing your vehicles. Steve and his staff at the Dent Shop wants everyone to know that they also do car detailing, install high-performance remote starters, and offer glass replacement service with both pickup and delivery of your vehicles. The Dent Shop of International Falls, way more than just dents. Located on Highway 53, right behind the Mini Freedom store.
When it's time to fuel up, let Cordes Amico help you out with full-service gas. That's right, Mark and his staff at Cordes Amico will pump your gas for you while you sit in the comforts of your own car. Not a bad idea with these current weather conditions. Cordes Amico, Highway 53 in the Falls.
Looking for a new computer? Small Town Tech offers a hand-picked selection of only the best laptops and desktops. They will gladly help you find the best computer for your needs. Computers aren't the only devices they sell. They also sell tablets, monitors, routers, and printers, as well as ink and paper. Got a sick computer? Small Town Tech has that covered too. Stop in and see the friendly staff at Small Town Tech, 304 3rd Street in International Falls, or call 218-240-8802. Also offering cell phone repair.
Big savings now during our tax refund sale going on now at Northland Sales and Service. Appliances, mattresses, furniture, TVs are all on sale. In stock or special order, it's on sale. Everything is on sale at Northland Sales and Service, 10 to 25% off. So get the best bang for your buck at Northland Sales and Service, downtown International Falls. Visit us on the web at northlandifalls.com or check out our Facebook page.
NAPA Falls Supply is your locally owned and operated parts store in the Falls, where you can always find quality parts and helpful people. NAPA Falls Supply is open every day of the week to serve you. They're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, Saturdays 8 to 5, and Sundays 9 to 3. With tools, accessories, popular brands, know-how, great deals, and all the great parts you've come to expect from NAPA. Stop in and see Todd and the crew today at NAPA Falls Supply, Highway 53, International Falls.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Please stop in and see me, Tim Anderson, or give us a call at 218-283-4488.
The Waschke Family GM Center reminds you that when you head out to do some shopping, please check here at home first. It's very important to all of us who call Borderland home, because our local small businesses not only provide goods and services we all need, they also provide jobs to many of our neighbors and friends. Shopping local makes sense for all of us. A community reminder from the Waschke Family GM Center, ready to help you with your transportation needs on Highway 53 South, International Falls.
Got a favorite color? For Sammy's Pizza Artists, it's red. The bright, beautiful red of our sauce with a secret mix of seasonings used to paint our canvas. Fresh dough made daily is sculpted by eager artists who create our signature crimped crusts. Sammy's Pizza Artists, classically schooled by the masters. The tradition of Sammy's Pizza continues. Go to mysammys.com to find the location near you.
Pre-planning your funeral can be difficult. It's about bringing those you love together in a time of loss, grief, and need. Green Larson Mortuary is here to help you create the most memorable and meaningful service anywhere and any way you want it. You can plan everything, including the place of celebration, day of the week, and time of the day. Musical selection, prayers and songs, and a dove, butterfly, or balloon release are also options. Take time to reflect on exactly what kind of service is appropriate for you and your family.
A wind chill advisory begins at 8 p.m. tonight and continues until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Please stop. Could snow.
Well, I appreciate you for joining me. Easy. So we'll take a quick break here, and when we come back, we'll run down what happened in the second period. You're listening to Bronco Boys Hockey on K104, RJBroadcasting.com, and you're watching live on yourliveevent.com.
Come down to Barajas Boxing and Grill for the best authentic
the hip down in the Evelyn Gilbert area. Should be a really fun time down there doing that game. And the Broncos win. They go to Amsoil Arena. Amsoil Arena, Dwayne. You want to go? Not if you want to go to Amsoil Arena. He wants to go to Grand Forks. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what the ZZ Top. He wants to go say ZZ Top. All right, interesting. Well, we're gonna give the mic back here to Mike Bolstead, and we're gonna talk about. Yeah, we're on. We're gonna talk about. You got a second though?
Yeah. What are we talking about?
Well, first of all, we gotta give a play-by-play of the Chuck-a-Puck.
Well,
oh, there's another fish. There's another fish. There's a fish on the ice.
I gotta look for Bill Mason. He's gonna kick that little.
Yeah.
He's over there monitoring him.
Well, we don't have.
What if the fish landed on the circle?
No,
Would that win?
I don't think so. I think the amount of money that gets put in, they take that away from the person that threw the fish on.
And he gets a one-way exit out of here. Yes, eel pout.
Oh, eel pout. Okay, it's an eel pout.
You ever have eel pout?
I have never.
People say it's a poor man's lobster. I don't buy that for 1 minute.
Okay,
it tastes like eel pout.
Interesting. All right. Well, you know, people like catfish, and I can't stand catfish.
Really?
I don't understand.
Oh.
You love catfish, Dwayne. Dwayne
deep-fried catfish.
No,
nothing better. I agree with Dwayne. Again, Dwayne and I grew up at the same time, so.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, so what do you think of period number 2?
Lethargic. Not a lot of great chances, which is, I guess, a good thing for the Broncos. They never gave up a lot either. And when they did, Mitch Nemec's been solid to the task. It was funny. I went over and talked to Mitch's mom. I think it's Marcy Nemec. Yeah. Well, I should know her. Again, I was going to have her come on, and she goes, Mike, Mitch is only a junior.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that was how she got out of the interview.
Which is, that's how you get out of it, I guess, these days. But
I thought it was okay of a period. But again, I expect a little more excitement in its third period. It was kind of melancholy. I don't know if that's the right word, but not a lot happening. What do you think?
It was good for the Broncos as far as you don't let a goal in. You don't give them any momentum back to the Bears. I think that's the biggest thing. I think the thing here in the third period you want to see from the Broncos is you do want to put a few back, 1 or 2 into the back of the net here. Get that momentum. If you can end the third period like you ended the first period, these boys are going to have a lot of confidence going into Tuesday night.
Yeah, I agree. And I think there's been a lot of good senior leadership. Besh, I know, has at least 2, if not 3. Dremel has been just solid. And Wicklund, although a junior, I thought he's played really well tonight. That whole line's been very dominant.
We're going to take a quick break here while the cheerleaders clean up the rest of the pucks here, and we'll take a quick break. You're listening to K104 and RJBroadcasting.com, and you're watching live on YourLiveEvent.com.
Big savings now during our tax refund sale going on now at Northland Sales and Service. Appliances, mattresses, furniture, TVs are all on sale. In stock or special order, it's on sale. Everything is on sale at Northland Sales and Service, 10 to 25% off. So get the best bang for your buck at Northland Sales and Service, downtown International Falls. Visit us on the web at northlandifalls.com or check out our Facebook page.
NAPA Falls Supply is your locally owned and operated parts store in the Falls, where you can always find quality parts and helpful people. NAPA Falls Supply is open every day of the week to serve you. They're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, Saturdays 8 to 5, and Sundays 9 to 3, with tools, accessories, popular brands, know-how, great deals, and all the great parts you've come to expect from NAPA. Stop in and see Todd and the crew today at Napa Falls Supply, Highway 53, International Falls.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance, someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Please stop in and see me, Tim Anderson, or give us a call at 218-283-4488.
The Waschke Family GM Center reminds you that when you head out to do some shopping, please check here at home first. It's very important to all of us who call Borderland home, because our local small businesses not only provide goods and services we all need, they also provide jobs to many of our neighbors and friends. Shopping local makes sense for all of us. A community reminder from the Waschke Family GM Center, ready to help you with your transportation needs on Highway 53 South, International Falls.
Got a favorite color? For Sammy's Pizza artists, it's red. The bright, beautiful red of our sauce with a secret mix of seasonings used to paint our canvas. Fresh dough made daily is sculpted by eager artists who create our signature crimped crusts. Sammy's Pizza artists, classically schooled by the masters. The tradition of Sammy's Pizza continues. Go to mySammy's.
You're listening on K104 tonight. Broncos moving right to left on your radio dial here in period number 3 in their white sweaters, purple breezers, and yellow helmets. Here comes the Lake of the Woods down the other end. Mitchell Nemec will punch it out of the zone there. And now it's right back in by the Bears. Now it'll be an offsides here. So we'll have the face-off here on the near side.
Broncos rolling pretty much all three lines all night. Miles Mason got in there, a couple shifts there in the first period. Haven't seen him since, but I'm sure he'll be out here in the third period a little bit.
Justin Besch will take the face-off here for the Broncos, and it's won by the Bears. Dremel will chase after. Wicklund is able to almost win it there in the offensive end. Now he wins it back behind the net, centering pass deflected away. He gets back to it, back behind the net, punched forward along the board. And the Bears will try and keep it in, try and get the puck and get it out of the zone. Definitely don't want to keep it in their own zone. And nice central pass here off of a stick and then a skate. Broncos try and put it into the offensive zone. Here comes the Bears, though, the other way. This is number 14, Griffin Sonsegard. Dispossessed here and out of play by Justin Besch. That one high up into the stands.
Speaking of the stands, pretty good crowd here tonight. The whole, I guess, the old season ticket side of the arena is pretty well full tonight, which is good to see for senior night.
And puck out in front here for the face-off. Parker Savonin will take it for the Broncos. It's won by the Broncos off to Anthony Sari, wrapped around the boards. Big hit there and a penalty. That's going to be on number 7, Gabriel Kraus. So you were right earlier. There was a Kraus with the number 7. There's just also a Kraus with 14.
But you were right in the fact that the number
18.
7 wasn't even on the ice.
Gosh, you're the yin to my yang.
Yes, yeah, I am. And we're going to get a power play out of that. The Kraus that we weren't talking about is going to the box. 2 minutes for interference.
15:37 to go here in the game. Jackson Germain, Brendan Beneke, Keegan Gonzalez, Jackson Schultz, and Anthony Sari out there. Loose puck out in front. Anthony Sari gives it off to Schultz. And now it's a shot there from Keegan Gonzalez, just a little wide. Broncos can't keep it in the zone. Anthony Sari will retreat. Off the board for Germain. Germain back to Sari. Sari here going to go back to the far side. Off the wall, Germain pokes it more along the wall. Now Keegan Gonzalez picks it up. Nice pass into Savonin. His pass deflected away. Kept in the zone here by Schultz. He scored from that same position earlier on in the game. Now back behind the net for Beneke. Beneke on the near side. Off to Schultz. Now cycles it out to Sari. His shot deflected down. Gonzalez will pick up the puck in the corner. Now it's Beneke. Beneke's pass intercepted here by the Bears, and they're able to skate out of the zone and dump it in to the offensive zone for the Bears. Picked up here by Schultz, and the Broncos will have minimal pressure skating out of their own ends. Long pass towards Borger, and that's going to be an icing.
Shorten those passes up, guys. Very important, especially on the power play, Will. You need short, tidy passes, stay together, don't spread out so much, and they'll be just fine. But, again, 14-19 left here in the third period, 5-1 Broncos.
Besh will take the face-off for International Falls, and it's won by the Broncos momentarily. I think Borger got a stick to it, forced it out to the point where the Bears will take a shot. It's wide, and Dremel gives it off to Taylor. Back to Dremel here. Dremel will skate it into the offensive end, and he nutmegs one, and shot just wide, right through the legs, and now it's cleared here by the Bears. Nemec leaves it off here for Wicklund. Wicklund skates up the near side into the offensive end, and he gets dispossessed, and we're going to get a long clearance, and Mitchell Nemec able to play catch with that one and set it down here for Kaler. Kaler off to Dremel, 13 and a half minutes to go here. Loose puck under the skates of Dremel. Now the Bears pick it up here, one-on-one, and a shot and a score there for the Bears. That one coming from the captain, Blake Ferrier, his second goal tonight.
Yeah, he's a nice player. Big, tall, lanky kid, good hands, and their leading scorer, and rightfully so.
Leading scorer on the season for the Bears, and that will make it 5-2. This was our final the last time these two teams met, back on November 30th of 2019, obviously. Yeah. Face-off one here by the Golden Bears. They punch it into the offensive zone and keep it in here. Miles Mason back out in the ice for the Broncos. Loose puck in the corner. Ferrier will try and get to this one, and he gets knocked down by his own skater. And now Savonin will try and break out, trying to get to the puck. Shielded, though, by number 16, Gunnar Ferrier, doing a good job. Now Miles Mason tries to win the puck. And we have a loose puck near the blue line. Skated in here by Ferrier. Ferrier gives it off to someone for the Bears who takes a shot. That one deflected wide. Now it's out in front. Mitchell Nemec covers up. And
the Broncos playing a little, how do I put it? Scatterbrained a little bit. Kind of some missed passes, and, Lake of the Woods taking advantage of it. Makes it a 3-goal game. Still a lot of time left in this one, Will.
Just need to settle down here a little bit if you're the Broncos. Ian Gonzalez gives it off to Kaler. Kaler slips, but able to get a pass off to Erickson, and his pass is going to go down as not an icing here. And the Broncos forcing some pressure in the offensive end. Now the Bears come out the other way. 2-on-2 here on the near side. Kaler crunches his man into the board, as does Germain. Broncos are able to come away with the puck. Here's Borger in neutral ice. Borger into the offensive zone on the far side and loses it. Jackson Germain wins it back for the Broncos, out in front for Borger. Couldn't get a shot away, and the Bears come the other way. Here's a shot by number 8, gloved away there. Jack Wood with the shot, Mitchell Nemec with the glove save.
Yeah, Nemec solid as ever tonight. I believe stopped 16 of 18 shots they've thrown at him, and he's been solid as ever there, Will.
11:44 to go in the game. 5-2. Broncos lead. Scoreboard updates brought to you by the Rainy River Community College. Dremel comes away with the puck here for the Broncos. Gives it off to Sari. Now it's Tucker Hell. Tucker Hell skates it in the offensive end on the near side. Leaves it off there intended for Besh. And now the Bears come away with it. This is Gunnar Ferrier on the near side. Tries to get around Sari. Sari puts a nice hip check in. And now Dremel comes the other way. Glides past one defender. Now nice pass to the far side. And Justin Best tries to put it in. Rebound no good for Brady Wicklund. Broncos keep it in the zone here with 11 minutes and 2 seconds remaining on the clock. Loose out in the circle here. And the Bears try and come away with it. And it is cleared into the Bronco defensive zone where Anthony Sari will gain control. Off to Dremel. And a long pass there for the Bears, deflected away, and that'll be an offsides. As number 20, Anson Hack, was in neutral ice as he passed that puck.
Yeah, some nice chances again there by Besh, Wicklund, and Dremel. Boy, that line's been so good tonight. And Besh could have got his third or his fourth. We're not quite sure officially yet on that, but he's played a good game.
Here is Travis Kaler with the puck for the Broncos. Lost along the boards, and a big opportunity here for Lake of the Woods. Shoulder save there by Nemec, and we'll get a stoppage of play, high sticking.
Interesting. Yeah, the ref down low wasn't going to call the high stick. The linesman, Russo, kind of overruled him, which is not real normal. But anyways, that's a high stick on Evelyn. I got Evelyn on my mind already, Will. But they're the Bears, and so is this. And now Evelyn, that'll be their last year as Evelyn, right?
Yeah, next year they'll be the
2 years.
Rockridge.
Yeah, 2 years.
Yes.
Yeah. That'll be interesting.
Face-off one here by the Broncos. Dumped along the boards. Gifstead tries to get to it. Kaler keeps it in for a moment. Now it's a 2-on-1 for the Bears the other way. Shot wide there. Chance to make it 5-3 for Lake of the Woods. They cannot. Travis Kaler moves the puck into the offensive zone. And he gets held up along the boards. Parker Savonin wins it for the Broncos. Nice pass out in front. Broncos couldn't get to it. Kaler dumps it into the zone. And Lake of the Woods tries to clear it from the zone. Kept in here by Schultz. His clearance deflected here. Parker Savonin shot deflected down. And two players on the ice there. Parker Savonin comes away with the puck, though. His pass finds more open ice. A shot there from the point by Erickson, punched away there by Aiden Tom. 9:20 to go in the game. 5-2 Bronco lead. Schultz tries to put it deeper into the zone, and that one's cleared, but will be an icing for the Bears. And you have some extracurriculars going on after the whistle.
Yeah, it's pretty common between these two teams. They play each other twice a year, and that second game gets a little rough. And, of course, Jordan Smith still out of the lineup. Will, any information or news on his return? Or
didn't hear anything. I did not ask the specific question, so that can definitely be something that George and I talk about going into that Tuesday game. Kean Gonzalez with the puck. He gets forced off, and the Bears will punch it into the offensive zone. That's going to be another icing with 9:04 to go.
Otherwise, relatively healthy the Bronco team is, and they're getting some good performances out of Beneke and Skifstead and Savonin and Miles Mason down on that so-called third line, and that's going to be real important. Don't get scored on. Go out there and create some chances and possibly put one in yourself. And looks like Ben Glowak's going to make his first shift of the game.
Yep, Glowak gets some time here. He'll pair with Anthony Sari on the defense. His shot deflected down there. I believe Kean Gonzalez got a piece of it. Big hit there by John Borger. Put back in by Anthony Sari, and this will be Kean Gonzalez chasing the puck. And shot towards goal there under the glove of Aiden Tom. Broncos trying to win the puck back in the corner. They do. This is Germain centering pass towards Gonzalez. Couldn't get the redirect. Now it's coming the other way. Ben Glowak trying to make his first defensive play of the night, but that will be an icing with 8:29 to go. So some start stop.
Yeah, a lot of icings here in this third period, which is common. Boys are getting a little bit tired. Any idea of section seating on Lake of the Woods? I guess we could ask our radio people here from Lake of the Woods where they are seated in Section 8. I would guess 5, 6 right in that area.
Well, I do have their section standings according to Minnesota scores, so that is from QRF.
They
go by QRF.
Yes,
so Lake of the Woods right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams ahead of them, so they're the 7th seed in Section 8.
And how many teams total? 10?
Correct. 10
so,
teams in Section 8.
And so Section 7, of course, or Section 8, led by East Grand Forks and War Road, I guess.
War Road lead, War Road 23-2 on the season, 8-0 in section so far. East Grand Forks 17-4-2 on the season and 7-2 in the section. And you have some other teams that are doing well in Section 8, but those are definitely the two top dogs there.
Yep.
8 minutes to go here in period number 3. And Lake of the Woods trying to get it out of their own end. Cannot. Braden Dremel centering pass towards Wicklund, and he tried to use the skate there to settle it. Now another centering pass from Dremel. Sorry, Knight makes a shot from the point. That one punched away. Picked up here by Wicklund. His shot saved away there by Aiden Tom. Now it's a shot from Ben Glowak. That one's deflected away. Loose out in front. And now the Broncos will have to retreat for this puck with 7.5 minutes to go. Glowak over to Sari. Forward to Wicklund. Wicklund into the offensive zone on the near side. Makes one move past the defender. Still has the puck. Now loose out in front. And the Bears will come away with it just for a moment. Braden Dremel able to keep it in for just a second. Now it's Blake Ferris the other way. Almost able to come clean with the puck on a shot on goal. Instead, the Broncos and Travis Kaler will reclaim here, giving off to Brennan Beneke. Now a shot on goal there, and that'll be covered up there by Mitchell Nemec.
Yeah, good shift there by the Broncos again. Not surprising. Dremel, Wicklund, and of course, Besh a large part of that. Ben Glock getting another good shift, and he's a big, tall kid, and something the Broncos need on that back end are some big, tall, strong defensemen.
Shots on goal, 29-20 in favor of International Falls. Out there right now for the Broncos, number 16, Cooper Levine. We weren't sure. Actually, number 18 and 16 are out there. Number 18 is Joe Talmadge.
Oh, Joey, good for him.
Here's Cooper Levine, wins the puck back for the Broncos in the offensive end, puts it along the boards, and now Lake of the Woods will come the other way with it. Cross-ice pass here. Travis Kaler will come away with it. Big hit there back behind the net. That's Jack Wood going to the ground, to the ice. And still puck crunched along the boards. And Cooper Levine comes away with it. Skifstead out to Brendan Beneke, one-on-one. And nice poke check there from number 14, Griffin Sonsegard. Cleared out here for Kaler. Kaler across for Levine. Levine couldn't handle that one. And one in the corner by the Bears. Deflected pass out in front. Kicked away there by Mitchell Nemec. Levine on the puck here for the Broncos with 5:45 to go. Along the boards, kept in by the Golden Bears. Glove save there by Mitchell Nemec.
Yeah, good job there by Cooper Levine. Little scoot in those steps. Where's number 16? Nice little player. And, of course, Joey Talmadge, son of I guess radio personality Phil Talmadge. Well, he's got a lot of body there, Phil, or Will.
He is a tall kid, you know. he looks like a monster on skates.
He just keeps growing. I don't know what goes on with that.
We'll be playing baseball this spring for the Broncos, and the Bears with an opportunity out in front, and the Broncos able to use some physicality to push it away back behind the net. Jackson Schultz comes away with it, and a long pass here to the stick of Kean Gonzalez. Now he passes it centrally for Jermaine. Loose out in front for Borger. He thought he had scored there. Just a little wide. Kept in the zone here by Jackson Schultz, and it's flipped out of play.
That was up in the rafters. I mean, that's up where the mice are hanging out. I don't know why I said that.
The mice? The mice up in the rafters?
Up there. I mean, that's,
I don't know. Maybe.
If I was a mouse, that's where I would go.
Is it now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pull that from the skimmer tomorrow morning and make that a soundbite.
No, we don't. I'm trying to figure out why I said it.
Miles Mason out on the ice now for the Broncos. One of the other younger players getting some time here. The final home game of the season, final regular season game for the Broncos. Anthony Sari off to Ben Glowak. Ben Glowak trying to find Justin Besh, it looks like. Loose puck here neutrally, picked up here by Dremel. Dremel will go along far side. Nice move there. His shot deflected, and the Bears pick it up here and will skate it out of their own end. Long pass out here for number 10, Jackson LeBrasser. LeBrasser still with it in the corner, pestered by Sari and Besh. And Ben Glowak able to come away with it. Now Anthony Sari will be forced to deal with it in the corner. Hard hit there by number 18, Cajun Kraus. Now it's Glowak trying to win it again for the Broncos. And it's out. And Justin Besch with a breakout opportunity for the Broncos here on the near side. Bears get to it first, though, on the poke check. Kept in here for Anthony Sari. Long slap shot just wide. And Glowak will punch it into the zone. Get a line change here for International Falls. A long pass out will be an icing with 3:39 to go. After the game, Mike Bolstead will be going ringside for our interview. Who is our Bronco Proud Player of the game going to be?
Boy, I'd give it to the whole senior class if it was me. But Beshy's been awesome. But we'll try to think of someone. Am I going down? Or are you going?
Or am I going down? Yeah, I think we decided this. I was going
You're
down.
going down. I get real shy around.
That's
people.
fine.
You know that.
3.5 minutes to go here. Brennan Beneke forces it along the wall. Ben Skifstead will try and win it back for the Broncos and cannot. The Bears still trying to get the puck out of the back of behind their net. Now it's Erickson winning the puck back for the Broncos. Central pass deflected away, and the Bears able to skate it out of their own zone. This is Jack Wood. Jack Wood with it on the far side. And now it's picked up there. Nice kick save there by Nemec, shot by Gunnar Ferrier. Now out in front off the stick of Savonin to Brendan Beneke, makes a nice move and dekes around, gets a shot off, but saved away there. Beneke gets it back. Skifstead trying to win the puck back behind the net. And the Bears come away with it. Pass intercepted there by Beneke neutrally, and a nice pass there. Savonin point blank. Couldn't put it away. 2.5 minutes to go. Here's Beneke with it. Beneke on the near side, back behind the net now. And now it's Kaler trying to keep it in. Coming the other way, though, is Jack Wood. Jack Wood takes a shot, gloved away there by Mitchell Nemec. 2:16 to go. 5-2, Broncos lead.
Well, I think you're proud Bronco. I mean, I've been thinking about this. You know, he had his mom on between the second and third period. How about we go Jackson Schultz?
Yeah, we haven't done. I know that he has not been
Let's
with
put
me.
him on.
But
yeah, that'd be a good one. Good kid. Good mom and dad. Good structure. Good grandparents. Yeah, everything's good.
We're going to get a timeout here. We'll take one, too. Timeouts are brought to you by the Service Master of International Falls. 2:16 left to go in the game. 5-2, Broncos lead.
When it's time to fuel up, let Cordes Amico help you out with full-service gas. That's right, Mark and his staff at Cordes Amico will pump your gas for you while you sit in the comforts of your own car. Not a bad idea with these current weather conditions. Cordes Amico, Highway 53 in the Falls.
Looking for a new computer? Small Town Tech offers a hand-picked selection of only the best laptops and desktops. They will gladly help you find the best computer for your needs. Computers aren't the only devices they sell. They also sell tablets, monitors, routers, and printers, as well as ink and paper. Got a sick computer? Small Town Tech has that covered too. Stop in and see the friendly staff at Small Town Tech, 304 3rd Street in International Falls, or call 218-240-8802. Also offering cell phone repair.
Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams back out onto the ice. Anthony Sari, Jackson Germain, Jackson Schultz, John Borger, and Kean Gonzalez for the Broncos. And Germain wins it for International Falls. Sari sends it along the boards. Johnny Borger with it, fanned on the pass. And now the Bears coming with it down the near side. Now it's Schultz on the puck, back behind the net. One back by the Bears. Nice pass, but number 14, Griffin Sonsegar, just couldn't hold on. No goalie here for the Bears. So 6 skaters out on the ice for Lake of the Woods with 1:45 to go. Loose puck out in front. Bears doing everything they can to keep it in the offensive zone here. This is Schultz, wraps it around the bar, board on the far side. This is Wood trying to keep it in here. Now it's Anthony Sari crunched along the board trying to win it back for the Broncos. Now the Bears come away with it. Schultz able to get a stick to it and a shot there wide. Here's Germain, sends it along the glass, and it's cleared. Here is John Borger trying to get to it, pass it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, it hits the post. Broncos keep it in the offensive zone here, centering pass towards Gonzalez. Loose puck now out in front, and the Bears coming the other way with it. Schultz will reclaim it for the Broncos and send it along the boards into the neutral ice. And heavy hit here, but Anthony Sari stays on his skates, and it's the hitter, Stephen Harris, that's the one that ends up on the ice. Borger tried to win the puck in the offensive end to try and get a shot on goal. Could not. 30 seconds to go in the game. Now a shot for Gonzalez. Fans on it. Now a pass and an assist there from Braden Dremel to Justin Besh, and he gets the hat trick.
You got to like that. At least the hat trick.
At least a hat trick.
Yeah. That was so unselfish of Braden Dremel. You know, both him and Gonzalez could have tapped it in themselves. They made 2 more passes, and there's a sign of a good leader, that number 15, Braden Dremel. He feeds Beshman, and Besh puts it in for his 3rd or 4th, not sure which one. Doesn't matter. Broncos up 6-2.
That comes with just 24.3 seconds remaining in the game, and the Broncos are going to seal this one up.
Who said the fish aren't biting?
There's another fish on. There's a fish on the ice.
And here comes some more. Look like a walleye there.
Now more fish. That's 4. There's 4 now.
That one looked like it was already gutted out. I don't know what the heck's going on. I don't even know if those are real fish. Anyways, players are helping out, clean up the ice. Refs, of course, do not want to touch those.
You don't know what's on it.
You don't. Players are basically, I think Evan Ondahl should handle those fish.
He's not working tonight. He's listening.
Oh, he is?
I know.
What? Did he get fired?
Might, maybe. I bet, that's probably not
they got Mark
too
Kolak down there. I noticed everything was going smooth tonight. Nah, we give Evan a hard time. Good guy, Evan Ondahl.
20 seconds remaining here in the game. And Travis Kaler will hold the puck here for the remaining 15 seconds. 10 seconds now. Along the board to Ben Skifstead. Back to Kaler, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Back to Skifstead, and that will wrap it up. 6-2 is your final. And the Broncos are above 500 to end off the regular season, capturing their 13th win here on the 2019-2020 season, finishing off 13-11-1. 7-5-1 in Section 7A. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back with our post-game interview.
Got a favorite color? For Sammy's Pizza artists, it's red. The bright, beautiful red of our sauce with a secret mix of seasonings used to paint our canvas. Fresh dough made daily is sculpted by eager artists who create our signature crimped crusts. Sammy's Pizza artists, classically schooled by the masters. The tradition of Sammy's Pizza continues. Go to mysammys.com to find the location near you.
Pre-planning your funeral can be difficult. It's about bringing those you love together in a time of loss, grief, and need. Green Larson Mortuary is here to help you create the most memorable and meaningful service anywhere and any way you want it. You can plan everything, including the place of celebration, day of the week, and time of the day. Musical selection, prayers and songs, and a dove, butterfly, or balloon release are also options. Take time to reflect on exactly what kind of service is appropriate for you and your family.
It takes teamwork, dedication, and hard work to participate in Broncos sports and athletics. The Dent Shop of International Falls knows they need the same qualities when it comes to fixing your vehicles. Steve and his staff at the Dent Shop wants everyone to know that they also do car detailing, install high-performance remote starters, and offer glass replacement service with both pickup and delivery of your vehicles. The Dent Shop of International Falls, way more than just dents. Located on Highway 53, right behind the Mini Freedom store.
Looking for a new computer? Small Town Tech offers a hand-picked selection of only the best laptops and desktops. They will gladly help you find the best computer for your needs. Computers aren't the only devices they sell. They also sell tablets, monitors, routers, and printers, as well as ink and paper. Got a sick computer? Small Town Tech has that covered too. Stop in and see the friendly staff at Small Town Tech, 304 3rd Street in International Falls, or call 218-240-8802. Also offering cell phone repair.
You get the hat trick tonight, and Braden Dremel helps you out there at the end. How's it feel?
That was pretty nice. I was really thankful that he did that for me. I mean, that was a pretty good way to end the regular season.
So, last game out here in Bronco Arena, talk about the energy. You guys came out with a great first period.
Yeah, we usually don't come out too good, but this time we've been coming out better and better, starting games off good.
Thanks, bud. Jackson?
Yeah.
Good job, man. Our first time talking this year. You get the nice goal from the blue line out here. That's your second goal in the season. Same spot, too.
Yep.
Talk about what the feeling was like when you knew it went back into net.
Well, it's definitely awesome on Parents' Night because it's a big night, and it just flew right in there. Jermaine wanted that one because he said he was so close, and I give him the assist almost on the screen for covering him up, so that was nice.
So you're one of the seniors for this Bronco team. Talk about your 4 years here playing for the Broncos.
It's awesome. I've been playing varsity since 10th grade, and it means everything to me playing for this team and this group of guys. I mean, my last game here, I love this arena. I love the boys I play with. It's such an emotional moment for everyone tonight. So.
All right, last question I got for you. You guys are going to Evelyn Gilbert for Tuesday night. That one was a chippy one the last time it was out here. Talk about how you guys need to come out in that game.
Well, we need to come out hard and set the pace. They got some defensemen that like to fly up the middle, so we need to get bodies on them coming through the neutral zone and just get as many pucks deep and as many pucks on net as we can and just get rebounds, and hopefully we win a hockey game.
Good job, buddy. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, send it back to you guys. We'll send it to break, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Hometown Sports, Hometown Care. Rainy Lake Medical Center's Therapy and Wellness Center sports medicine program means comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, concussion management, and return to sport guidance. Sports are important. Rainy Lake Medical Center treats them that way. For more information, call 283-5420.
Ladies and gentlemen, 6-2 final score. Justin Besh with at least 3 goals gets the hat trick tonight, and the Broncos get a nice confidence booster heading into Section 7A playoffs.
Yeah, and showing the maturity that I think Justin Besh has grown into this year. I mean, his maturity level has grown tenfold. He gets it. He understands you got to play hard to get results, and he's gotten it all year. And I'm so happy for that kid because hard work pays off, and he's learning that, and he's going to learn that through life. You don't get anything for free in this thing.
Before we get into the scoring here, I just we're going to shout out all the seniors again. Jake Erickson, Anthony Sari, Travis Kaler, Jackson Germain, Ben Skifstead, Justin Besch, Kean Gonzalez, Jackson Schultz, Braden Dremel, John Borger, and Brendan Beneke, your senior players. Congratulations on great careers. Hopefully we have more than one more game to go. Your senior cheerleaders, Tessa Fredrickson, Caitlin Kelstead, Keisha Kittleson, and Katie Ruport. And you also have your senior manager for the Broncos, who is Christian Nelson. Again, thank you for Evan Omdahl providing us that information. Let's go over the scoring, though, shall we? Justin Besch with the first 3 goals, according to Mike Volstead.
Yeah, I nothing to Braden. Was a great kid. I'm just kidding. I think Besch got the first 3, but that's me.
So that second one is the one that is iffy, either Besch or Dremel with that one. Then the 4th goal of the night coming from Ben Skifstead, making it 4-0. Then Blake Ferris is able to get the Bears on the board, making it 4-1. Jackson Schultz fires in this beauty from the blue line, though, to make it 5-1. And then Blake Ferris is able to get a goal here, making it 5-2. And then to finish it off, we have the empty netter down here by Justin Besch.
Yeah, Besch from Dremel, and Gonzalez got up the secondary assist. And what that personified to me is the type of kid Braden Dremel is right there. I mean, and Gonzalez too. Both of them could have had goals. They fed Besch. And Besch, he is a little emotional about that, and that's what teamwork is. And I think Braden Dremel's been that team leader, that team captain, to go-to guy all season long, and good for him.
All right, well, let's sign off here. You've been listening to Bronco Boys Hockey on K104, rjbroadcasting.com, and you've been watching on yourliveevent.com. Make sure, before you log off, you can click that subscribe button. My name is Will Heyer, joined along with Mike Volstead tonight. Thank you, Dwayne Etienne, our producer on yourliveevent.com, and our cameraman, Chris Norton. We'll see you tomorrow morning for the morning show at 7 a.m.
It's time to discover the new Buick Line.